everybody, Ali Clark LPS here, back at it again with a new LPS tube video. Today, I will be doing another fake and real LPS tube video. The number, or should I say numbers, of the couplet of LPS which I will be comparing today are 468 or 792. Yup, you heard two numbers! Again! However, they aren't re-releases like the last couplet I compared. You see, with 468 and 792, they both have pretty much the exact same design, but the latter one has a much darker palette. But I will be considering them as the same thing, as they're pretty much identical designs other than the slightly darker color palette. Even though the fake and real couplet that I'll be comparing today is of 792 rather than 468. Okay, I am really dragging on, so without further ado, let's get started. So here are the two fake and real put side by side. So since I mentioned this one first, we'll take a look at it first as well. So here is the real one. Again, it has the same things which the other real LPS had. Clear peg? Check. Ring? Check. Less saturated blue magnet? Check. Smaller imprints on the bottom? Check. The patterns in the eyes are symmetrical, and the eyes in general shine very well in good lighting. All of those traits which I just mentioned are traits of which the authentic 792 and / 468 should have. As you can see, it's got a very soft and smooth paint job. Its head and body color do not differ, and if they do, it is almost minuscule. Now that we've taken a brief look at the real LPS, we're gonna look at the fake one. So here is the fake. I bought it from the exact same seller as I bought the 790 fake from. It has no ring, nor does it have a clear peg. Its peg is white, which is something that a 468 or a 792 shouldn't really have. It's also got a very saturated and relatively small blue magnet, as well as absolutely huge numbers, and some extra ones which my authentic doesn't have. But don't worry, if yours has this, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is fake. As you can also see, the paint job is strikingly sharp, most notably on the nose. Again, its color palette is also very saturated. And I'm not sure how well you guys can see this, but its eyes are not very symmetrical. This one's patterns are much bigger than this one's, and it doesn't shine well in the lights either. Now for a side-by-side comparison. So the real one is on the left and the fake one is on the right. As you can probably see, the fake one has a much broader and longer facial structure than the real one. It also is a tiny weeny bit shorter. From a side, you can't really see the rings too well on either. And this one has a non-existent one, so I don't think you'd see it at all. With just a little tilt, you can already see the ring on this one. However, with this one having a pretty non-existent ring, you can't see it, no matter what angle. Again, if you compare the paint job on this one and this one, the paint job is far more sharper on this one. I mean, look at the nose here, and look at the nose there. There it's like a nice, soft, smoothish oval, and here it's like a triangle. It's like Illuminati. 2012 memes. God, these fakes. Oh. Like, I could just imagine this fake LPS walking around like, what's 9 plus 10? 21! Anyways, here's a comparison of their magnets and imprints. As you can see, the magnet on the fake one is tiny and also much darker, while the magnet on the real one is pretty big and is very pale, almost silver. Also, when you compare the imprints, this one is almost unreadable. I mean, as you can also see, the eyelashes on the real one are much longer and smooth, while the eyelashes here are pretty short and they face upwards instead of downward. But one more thing to point out about paint jobs. Look at the stripes. they're much more thinner on this one than on this one. So the paint jobs are also very, very thin. And now if we compare it here, the paint jobs are also very, very thin. Of course, on the ears, the paint job amount is pretty much the exact same, with here being much darker and sharper than this one though. Not only is the face super duper broad, but again, the body is very, very, very thick too. Most notably in the neck. I mean, look at that. So overall, they do have a lot of differences, but they're still both pretty cute. So yeah, those are all of the notable differences that I can think of off the top of my head. If you have any more, then tell me down below in the comments, or ask if you think there's anything I left out. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, feel free to. If you want to dislike or unsubscribe, also feel free to. And I will see you all next time. Bye, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals, aka cherub betlings. I cannot come up with a good outro. Oh no.